This video is about importing data into Tiki3D Standard Master. After you have created a new project, you need to import images, pose information, and camera parameters. To import photos, right-click on the photo group and select Add Photos Selection or Add Entire Directory. When you select Add Photos Selection, you can select individual image or select multiple image to import. When you select Add Entire Directory, choose the folder that contains all your images. In this case, Test Data folder contains 5 subfolders of the images captured with a 5-lens aerial oblique camera. When you select Test Data folder, all the images in all of the 5 subfolders will be imported into separate photo groups. Select the folder where the images are located. The software will prompt you to set the GNSS height reference. If the images do not have built-in location information, simply choose to ignore. If they do, select the appropriate ellipsoid and elevation coordinate system, then click OK to import the data. In this particular case, the images already contain pose information such as longitude and latitude, therefore you are able to see the imported images in their relative location. If your images and pose information are captured separately during acquisition, and your images do not have any pose information, you will not see any points on the display, and under Posmeta there will be no data. You can also create multiple photo groups and import images captured from different angles, respectively. To import pose files in Tiki3D, right-click on the photo group and select Import Pose File. Take note of the file format that your pose file was written in and select the correct one. The software offers 2 import methods. If there is a single pose file containing all location information, tick Select Pose File for all photo groups, ensure there are no duplicate photo names in the pose file. If each photo group has a separate pose file, select the corresponding pose file for each group. Choose the delimiter to separate columns in the table. Check if there are any rows to omit. If not, set number of lines to ignore to 0. Click Next. Select the coordinate system for the pose file. Typically, the default WGS84 coordinate system is used. If the pose file contains rotation information, check Import Photo Rotation Data and select the appropriate angle format. If there is no altitude information, do not check this option. Usually, drone data only uses position information without rotation data. Assign fields to each column. Ensure the order is correct. After importing the pose file, you can view the pose data in the software. Click this button to switch views. This process ensures that your images and pose data are correctly loaded and ready for further processing in Tiki3D. In the next video, we will discuss how to submit the loaded data for aero triangulation.